Hey guys, Coach Rach here. This podcast is intended to inspire, educate, and support you on your health and fitness journey. I am not a medical doctor and cannot give any professional medical advice. If you are suffering from any kind of medical condition, whether it's mental or physical, please seek help from a qualified health practitioner. Welcome to the Diet Starts Never podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Nigro, aka Coach Rach. This podcast will teach you how to live your healthiest life in and out of the gym and put yourself first again. Oh, and we get long-lasting results here. I've made it my mission to help my clients ditch the diet mentality and heal their relationship with food and themselves. After transforming hundreds of bodies and minds, it's your turn. Are you ready? Welcome back to Diet Starts Never. We took a little bit of a break, but we're back with another super educational episode. So I just like to explain to you guys when I do take time off why I took a break. It definitely was not a planned break as opposed to maybe a time in the past where I intentionally said, okay, I'm going to just clear this. But my plate has been very full and I was on the border of burnout a couple of weeks ago. So instead of sitting down to write and record a new podcast episode, I temporarily shifted my focus to what I had to do in that moment to avoid burning myself out. Maybe I worked on a different project, or maybe I just went for a walk. Either way, I did what I needed to do for myself. And that's part of the reason why my personal health and fitness journey has been so successful. I always put myself first. I have a very strict set of boundaries and rules for myself. And no matter what, I need to make sure I am set up for success in my personal day-to-day life. I am that person who qualifies being busy on a Friday night as going to the gym, cooking a clean meal at home, and being in bed by 9 p.m. So if you're someone who is struggling to live that healthy and fit lifestyle or reach, let's just say, a fat loss goal, I suggest reevaluating your boundaries that you have for yourself and making sure you come first. I don't care if you have a child, if you are newly married, or taking care of a sick family member. How are you supposed to show up as the absolute best version of yourself for them, for your loved ones, if you are not taken care of and your cup is not full? So fill your own cup. And that is what I've been doing. And now my cup is so full that I need to pour some out into y'all. So now that that's taken care of, let's jump into today's episode. Are supplements worth the hype? Ooh, supplements. This is such a controversial industry. There are so many different goods, bads, uglies, facts about supplements, and who knows where to even start, which ones you should be taking. This is actually going to be a two-part series because it is such a vast topic. So today's episode is going to focus more on the basics of supplementation with a few supplement reviews, and then part 2 will be more focused on fitness-related supplements and a full review on them as well. So, can supplements really make or break your fitness goals? Will they really take you from unhealthy to healthy? Let's make one thing very clear from the start. A supplement is quite literally meant to supplement your diet. They should be used in addition to proper nutrition. If you cannot get enough of a nutrient in your diet, then you can opt to supplement it to make sure that you're reaching that daily goal, or you can use them as a tool to enhance your training, recovery, and health. For example, if after all of your best efforts, you cannot seem to reach your daily protein goal through whole, unprocessed, natural foods in your diet, then I would recommend supplementing with a protein powder. Another really great example is if you are vitamin D deficient. Let's say no matter how hard you try, you cannot get that number up on your blood work. First, I would try to be outside more and supplement with natural sunlight. Then I would try to eat more vitamin D rich foods. And if you just can't seem to do it, then I would recommend supplementing with vitamin D. At the end of the day, it is what works for you. If you want to go straight to the vitamin, go for it. I know a lot of people who just hate eating vegetables and would rather just take a super green powder every day to ensure that they're getting all their veggies in. I eat a lot of vegetables and I still have a green juice almost every day because I want that assurance that I'm getting my veggies. Just to give a little bit more context, I eat 160 grams of protein every single day, and I do not supplement my protein. Some days, if it's a little bit crazier, I'm all over the place, I do choose to supplement with some kind of protein powder, but that's rare and will usually be a plant-based, dairy-free one that I know my body can process and break down really well. I prefer to get all of my nutrients in through clean, unprocessed foods. I do notice a very big difference when I eat something processed. I feel lethargic, I feel achy, and I feel like blah, which we don't want. At the end of the day, supplements are something that is processed. If you want to embody a full, clean, and healthy lifestyle, most supplements will be outside of your boundaries for that. Something really, really important to note is that the current supplement market is extremely unregulated, and supplements are not regulated by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, which means there is no way of knowing that if what they put on the label is actually in the product. A supplement company can straight up lie to you and say that these healthy ingredients of A, B, and C are inside when really they're inside in a nano fraction of the product, and the product is actually made up of fillers that are not on the label. Although the FDA does not regulate subs, they can remove a dangerous product from the market. Unfortunately, a lot of companies just want to make money off of your struggles and will guarantee any kind of results to get paid. Fortunately, on the other hand, there are some companies that do have your health and well being in their best interests, and they will hire a third party company to come in and scan their products and make sure that what they're putting on their label is actually in their products. The company that I am most familiar with is called Good Manufactured Products. So you'll see something with a stamp that'll say GMP on it. So, like for example, a protein powder with a GMP stamp means it is verified by Good Manufactured Products. And that is your way of knowing that what is on the label is actually in the supplement. This is assurance that products are manufactured and produced consistently and are up to quality standards. A company cannot get that GMP stamp without being tested. Something else to pay attention to is to assure that the dosages of ingredients in the products are clinically effective, or they will just be a waste of money. So, kind of that filler example, a product may say it has vitamin D in it. Okay, the recommended daily amount for vitamin D is about 2,000 IUs a day. So, if you read the label and it says vitamin D, 50 IUs, I don't know, I'm making this example totally up. And then some things that you have no idea what they mean, that's not going to be, you're not going to get your money's worth. It's just literally pumping filler bullshit crap into your body. You can use the website. It's called examine.com, and it's pretty cool. It assesses ingredients in subs to determine their effectiveness. Everything that I'm going to speak about in this episode, I'm going to give you guys recommendations. I'm going to give you a book recommendation. I'm going to give you my personal favorite supplement recommendations. They're all going to be linked in the episode notes for you. So I want you guys to be aware of how companies will advertise a supplement. Let's just get like the red flags out of the way. If something sounds too good to be true, it is. Like 100%. Like if it's too good to be true, just say, okay, I'm not going to be taking this. Some red flags to avoid when purchasing a sup are advertisements that say lose weight quick, burn fat while you sleep, boost your metabolism. So anything that says like skinny, burn, shred, natural, or anything similar will 100% do more harm than good and can permanently damage your metabolism. The things that companies put in these fat burners can harm you. They will put your body into a state of shock to burn that fat, and then you will gain all of the weight back and then some once you come off of that supplement, and then you will struggle so hard to lose weight again in the future rather, because your body is looking for this extra boost. So we want to avoid anything like that. Some other things to be aware of with sups. Let's see, combining supplements with prescription medications. Always make sure with your doctor that they're safe to combine. Natural does not always mean safe, and be wary of products that claim to have the same benefits of prescription drugs. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty, the stuff we are here for. So we know supplements as vitamins, minerals, herbs, amino acids, enzymes, prebiotics, probiotics, even whatever. They are marketed in forms such as tablets, capsules, soft gels, gel caps, powders, and liquids. There are so many different kinds of supplements. It's actually overwhelming. You can take a hair supplement, a protein powder, electrolytes, sleep supplements. And if this stresses you out, I need you to know that you need none of it. Not one single supplement is necessary. You can take one, you can take 10, you can take zero. None of it is necessary. It is to supplement your diet. So despite your best efforts, you cannot for the life of you get enough of this one nutrient in through your diet. Yes, then you can supplement it. So, how do you even know which is the best form of a supplement to take? Should you take a gel? Should you take a capsule, a tablet, a powder, a liquid? Who freaking knows? But I'm going to tell you. I know, actually, I do know. That's the whole point of this episode. So, my tip for you is to take it in its purest form so your body can absorb it best. Anything in a tablet is going to be harder for our bodies to break down as opposed to something in a capsule that's kind of just like melts away as soon as it hits water and gets into the stomach and our body. So, it can absorb the nutrient right away into the bloodstream. Normally, the tablets take so long to break down that you end up just passing the tablet before absorbing anything. If something comes capsule versus tablet, go capsule. Some things only come tablet, which is okay. But something that's going to be better is a straight powder or a liquid, unless it's like fish oil. I do not suggest drinking your fish oil unless like you just like yakking and having really gross burps and like be my guest. Okay. I think I kind of already answered this, but are supplements worth the hype? My short answer is nope, absolutely not. Remember, guys, this is my opinion. I've been in the game long enough to build a very strong one based off of what has worked for me, worked for my clients, for me personally. I could never take another supplement again and will be okay. Like pre workout, who? To be honest, I haven't even had a pre workout in months. And last time I took it, I got a complete brain fog while in the gym, and it gives me like the worst workout ever. I used to rely on it every single day, and then I stopped taking it, and like I feel better than ever. So I do believe there are a few supplements that are they worth the hype? Yeah, maybe. And they're basically the ones that I take. So I am a little biased because, again, I've spent many years trying to figure out what subs I love, what supplements I find enhance my personal life and well being. At the end of the day, what works for you is going to be different than what works for me. But I am here to guide you and advise you. To be honest, I do not remember to take my supplements every single day, and I survive and function totally okay without them. Do I notice a major difference when I take them consistently? Honestly, no. For the most part, there is one supplement that I'm going to share, actually two that I'm going to share that I think I I would I really try my best not to skip a day on. Um, but whatever, we're going to jump into it. We're going to start with my stack of daily supplements. I am just giving you guys like a crash course. There's no way in hell I can include every single one. I'm going to give you guys the ones I have the most knowledge on. Let's start with our friend fish oil or omega-3 fatty acids. It's great for heart health, lowering blood pressure, giving joint support, supporting healthy skin, hair, nails, and it actually increases fat burning. You need healthy fats to burn fat in your body. I take 2 fish oil every day, but if I have salmon one day, I'll probably skip my fish oil. Omega-3 is not in every fish, but salmon is one that it most definitely is in. So next up, we have vitamin D. Best way to supplement vitamin D is getting your ass outside into the sun, preferably during peak sunshine, which is around 12 o'clock. It is essential for insulin sensitivity and ovulation, absorbing calcium and depositing it into bones, regulating hormones and immune functions, and synthesizing from cholesterol when you expose skin to UV light. Regulating hormones and immune functions and synthesizing from cholesterol when you expose skin to UV light. Foods that are a good source of vitamin D are egg yolks and some fish. In the summer, I do not take vitamin D because my ass is outside. In the winter, I will take 2,000 IUDs after food. Side note, I should include I take all vitamins and minerals after food so they have something to help them absorb into the bloodstream. If you ever experience like that nauseous feeling after taking, like, let's say a multivitamin, then I would suggest taking it with food. If you still do, let's say in the morning, then I would suggest taking it after dinner before bed. Okay, this next one is my newfound love. It is iodine. The benefits are actually life-changing, and I am just getting started in my iodine journey. So I am going to just share what I've learned thus far. I'm not reaping serious benefits from iodine yet, but I know someone specifically who has, and we're working up to it. So the benefits: iodine can reduce ovarian, breast, and thyroid cysts. It helps with ovulation, PMS, and breast pain, promotes healthy metabolism and detoxification of estrogen, promotes thyroid health, improves cognitive function. It's even been shown to boost your IQ by 14 points, which that's like from like regular person to genius level. So I have been newly supplementing with iodine. And like I said, I'm still learning more and more about it. But all of this information I'm about to share with you comes from the book written by Dr. Brownstein, who is a leading expert in iodine supplementation, has helped thousands and thousands of people heal health issues that other doctors have told them will never be able to be healed. The book is called Iodine: Why You Need It, Why You Can't Live Without It. I highly recommend reading it if you have any thyroid, reproductive, or metabolic disorders. Approximately 1/3 of the world's population live in iodine deficient areas. Iodine is something that is naturally produced in soil, but because of the overfarming of soil throughout time, the supply has been depleted. So in return, so many people have become iodine deficient. This is actually a mind-blowing fact. The World Health Organization recognized that iodine deficiency is the world's greatest single cause of preventable intellectual disability. So it is really, really great for cognitive function. Which is really one of the benefits of why I'm taking it. I want to decrease that brain fog and increase that focus. Again, read the book. It has so much more. A sign of iodine deficiency can be breast tenderness in males or females. The dosing of iodine is very controversial. The FDA recommends 0.25 milligrams, but Dr. Brownstein recommends a minimum of 12.5 milligrams per day, which is 50 times more than the RDA. I'm currently taking 12.5 milligram tablets per day. So I'm taking about 25 milligrams a day. And I will keep you guys posted on my journey. I can probably do a whole podcast on this supplement alone. Iodine is in some fish and seaweed, but again, it's inconsistent sourcing. So read the book, especially if you are experiencing any thyroid issues. I highly recommend. Next up, let's cover magnesium. This mineral also has a very wide range of helpful benefits, such as sleep, calms the nervous system, improves thyroid function, anti-inflammatory, blood sugar control, migraines, PMS support, as well as bowel support. There are different versions that claim to help more specifically with each benefit. So again, these are claims. It's not saying one works better than the other, but this is what they kind of direct it to. Magnesium oxide, citrate, and chloride may help relieve digestive complaints like heartburn and constipation, as well as increase magnesium levels. So if you're constipated, magnesium oxide, citrate, and chloride is your go-to. I would say specifically magnesium citrate. Magnesium chloride, when put on topically, can relieve muscle soreness. Magnesium taurate is suggested to be the best form for managing high blood pressure. Magnesium L-threonate is the best kind for brain support. Magnesium sulfate is best for stress and sore muscles. Magnesium glycinate is great for its calming effects for anxiety, depression, and sleep. If I want a really, really deep sleep or help falling asleep, I'll supplement with a magnesium supplement. It's called Magnesium. It's from the brand Moon Juice. It literally knocks me out in 5 minutes, and it has a blend of 3 different forms of magnesium. So I will take that. I don't take it every night. I was at one point, but I felt like I had a little bit of trouble waking up in the morning. So I'll kind of take it on a need be basis. Oh, and you can find magnesium in green leafy veggies, legumes, nuts, and seeds, as well as dark chocolate. I want that dark chocolate every day. Next up on my stack is vitamin C. I'm always on the go, so it's important for me to keep my body healthy and help it fight against viruses. Adding in vitamin C daily can help boost your immunity so nothing gets in the way of your health goals. The best form to take is liposomal C, because it is more bioavailable and effective, meaning your body absorbs it better. I take 1,000 milligrams per day. I also have been taking a hair, skin, and nail supplement daily, which is basically like a multivitamin. So it's also from the brand Moon Juice, and it has vitamin A, 5B vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin E, vitamin K2, iron, folate, and zinc. I would not be taking it if it did not also support my general health, but I am on a hair growth journey. I want that long, luscious waves back. My hair has grown substantially in the past year, and I think I have noticed a difference since taking the supplement, but I have not been taking it long enough to highly recommend. Um, my goal with this is to assure that I don't have any vitamin deficiency that would inhibit my hair growth. All right, next up we have collagen. This supplement, I actually do notice a difference when I am not taking it consistently. I do my best not to miss it every day. Unfortunately, collagen protein is not a complete protein, meaning your body does not absorb it as a macronutrient. So if you're having collagen every day, you should not be counting it towards your macros for protein. I do not enter it into my Fitness Pal. Collagen is great for hair, skin, nails, and joints. And let me tell you, I totally notice a difference in my joints if I'm not taking it consistently. They hurt more. I've recently taken on running, jogging, a light jogging, and I do sprints. 1 to 2 times a week. So I do notice a difference in my recovery and my aches in my joints if I don't take it. And as well as my skin, I notice it's not as plump. So we are getting our body healthy from the inside out, my people. This is something that we naturally stop producing as we get older. So I do think it's important to supplement with. You can only get collagen in 2 different forms, which is either from cows or fish. So anything that's marketed as vegan collagen is total bullshit. You want it to say bovine or marine collagen on the label. I take 20 grams of collagen protein in my coffee every morning. Excuse me. Okay, next we've got super greens. I'm going to put this in the same category as kind of a digestive enzyme. We'll talk about it both at once because so many super green supplements nowadays are jam-packed with prebiotics and probiotics, so many micronutrients that they really do aid in bloat and digestion. I have been taking a super green supplement for years and years and recently switched from a super green powder, which had prebiotics in it, to a green juice every day or every other day because I just don't feel like I need the additional nutrients in my diet because it's jam-packed with them. I will say though, when I first started taking super greens, I did struggle a lot with bloat. And I strongly believe that taking the supplements made a big difference in my bloat with how consistently I was going to the bathroom. Now, a digestive enzyme is literally something that it helps your body digest and break down food a bit more. If you're somebody who gets super gassy or feels like you're intolerant to certain vegetables or certain foods, I suggest taking a digestive enzyme with it. So like if I were taking my super greens still, I would have super greens before I went out because it does have those digestive enzymes in it. But now, like if I'm going out to eat something with gluten or dairy, which is not in my daily diet, I will pair it with a digestive enzyme just to give my body a little bit of extra support to break down those nutrients and absorb it and pass it through so that I don't feel like that bloated, lethargic feeling, because I really do notice a difference if I'm eating something that's not in my normal diet. It does not make me feel so good. So I really do my best to avoid it. Now, I don't want you to get these super greens confused with fiber because a lot of the supplements do not have a good amount of fiber in them, but they will help you go to the bathroom. I go to my local health food store. Shout out to Bob's Natural Foods in Long Beach. If you go in, tell them I sent you. I am literally in there every single day and I get the Bob's Mighty Greens. So next we'll dabble in fiber. And this is definitely a trickier supplement to supplement because we have two types of fiber, which are soluble and insoluble fiber. Insoluble fiber is a fiber that loosens everything in the digestive system and helps you go to the bathroom. Too much insoluble fiber can cause diarrhea. Soluble fiber is the type of fiber that binds everything in the digestive system, and too much soluble fiber can cause constipation. And that's why it's so hard to find the fine line between the two. But a lot of fiber supplements, if you read the label, will say soluble fiber, which is a binder, which we don't want. So soluble equals binding, insoluble equals loosening. By attracting water, soluble fiber removes excess fluid, which is how it helps decrease diarrhea. Diarrhea is often caused by something upsetting your stomach. That combined with, let's say, maybe like IBS is not a fun combo. So if you are someone who experiences that, I would recommend eating more binding foods with soluble fiber. Foods that are soluble in fiber are apples, oranges, pears, strawberries, blueberries, peas, avocados, sweet potatoes. Let's see, carrots, turnips, oats, beans, bran, and barley. And then if you're somebody who feels like they struggle with going to the bathroom and you need something to help loosen everything up, we're going to suggest insoluble fiber. Zucchini, broccoli, cabbage, leafy greens, cauliflower, blackberries, flax seeds, chia seeds, whole grains, bran, brown rice, and cereals or rolled oats. The RDA for women is 25 grams. RDA for men is, I think, 35 grams per day. So let's just put a PSA out there. You should be going to the bathroom minimum 1 time per day. If you are not and are complaining of constant bloat, this should be your focus. It is not normal to be bloated or feel bloated every day. It's not normal to not go to the bathroom every single day. So if that is the case, that is a 100% telltale sign that your diet is lacking. Then you would need more insoluble fiber dense foods. I am currently not supplementing with fiber because my diet has plenty of it and I do not struggle in that area. All right, y'all, this is where I'm going to end part 1 to keep this episode short and sweet, even though it's not short and sweet. I covered a few basics, which happen to be my favorite. If I could choose one supplement for the rest of my life, it would be collagen or iodine. It would have been just collagen before, but now that I know how life-changing iodine could be, I'm going to continue to supplement it, and I'll keep you guys posted on my journey. If you have any specific questions, please feel free to ask. Like I said, everything I spoke about and referenced is linked in the episode notes. I want to know your thoughts, and if there was a vitamin or mineral supplement I did not cover, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I will give you my thoughts, and I would love to chat about it. Or if you find that there's a supplement that you absolutely love and has changed your life, I want to know. Remember, part 2 is going to be on the fitness supplement side. Get ready for creatine, BCAAs, EAAs, pre-workout, pump formulas, protein powders, and electrolytes. So if you learned something in this episode, please share it with a friend, post it to your Instagram story, and tag me. And I appreciate all of your support in this Diet Starts Never podcast. Have a great day, guys.